Good evening, Patrick Green, P560, and responding to form number 4, where it says, recall a time when you had a purposeful decision to rise above your disability in spite of its impact on your life. So, I'm someone who really loves sports, and I've always wanted to be an athlete. I love watching sports now. I love playing sports. I love coaching sports. I love teaching physical education, and I love competing. And I like to compete in most things. Um, and I've always struggled, and this is embarrassing to say, I've always struggled with my height. I'm 5'6", but growing up, I've always been on the smaller side. And you may think that 5'6" isn't too bad, but to compete at a college level or at a professional level, you don't see many athletes at that height, whether unless they're a jockey or maybe a boxer, um, or I could think of Jose Altuve was an MVP of the Major League Baseball and for the American League. He was 5'6" also. Some cyclists uh, and maybe long distance runners, but you don't see too many athletes competing at my height and doing well. It's a rare thing, and at a younger age, I learned how to train harder and outwork those around me. I had to put in more hours on the field and in the gym to be able to be faster, to be able to have more power, to keep weight on. And I always had a chip on my shoulder for the longest time about accepting my height, and I never wanted anyone to ever have an upper hand or an edge on me. So, in a way, being shorter has created an unbelievable work ethic for me, and now I try really hard in all things I do, even outside of sports. And by having kind of that adversity at a younger age, it's helps me out become who I am in a good way. And I think that's how I've overcome, and it helps me just become a better person, as well as just a one that wants to always do the best. Okay, thank you for listening to my video.